Hello, guys. Welcome back to Black Clover Chapter review. It's been a while since I've done any chapter reviews, so I'll be doing five today. So I'll be doing chapters 148 to 152. So the first chapter is called Locke versus Savenkin, and it starts off with a nice little flashback to the training arc, so it's Magma and Locke. And the first thing they're being taught is about runes from natural mana. So that's and all about arrays as well. So this is kind of like spells and writings and stuff, you know. So it's quite cool how they're implementing new mechanics into the world anyway. And the first thing we see is Magma can't do it anyway because apparently his mana is low. But so pretty much Magma, his base potential is a bit too low for this point anyway. But for Luck, you know, he seems to have all the talent and more mana than Magma anyway. So and you know, we can see that Magma is physically struggling, whereas Luck is having a field day, just doing everything he can. So you know, and yeah, he seems to be a natural at that anyway. And you see Magma kind of leaving anyway, and Locke doesn't stop him anyway because he knows Magma quite well. So he obviously finds he's trying to find a different way to get stronger anyway. And then so we learn this new mechanic called arrays with runes. So it's pretty cool so that he's introducing more depth into his battle system anyway. And apparently, the more complex the array you make, the stronger your magic becomes. So that's pretty cool, you know. And yeah, so throughout the flashback, we learned that that's how Luck can use these arrays now. Anyway, that's pretty cool. And so we go into present day, and we see Luck versus Savenkin again. And this time, Savenkin's kind of going overblast, and he's blasting everything, and Luck gets hurt. But Luck, one thing he keeps doing is he keeps trying to get faster and faster, and we can see this one panel looks pretty amazing actually. He's kind of using these I think these runes, there's 5 runes I can see, and he's using them as a spring, so that's pretty cool, and he goes really fast. And the final panel kind of is true lightning magic. We see this blast of lightning pierce Savenking's body, and it looks like he goes through his body. So I don't know how he'll survive with that, but with that it looks like Luck has won the battle. And we go into chapter 149. We kind of go, I'm guessing this chapter is all about Leopold and his training, you know. So he's kind of showing off his improvements as well. So he's up and against an opponent that he can't really see. And so he's kind of against a long range kind of expertise character, one of those typical sniper types. And so with this, he seems to have a lot of eyes, and he uses them as intel to shoot from his gun. And with this, we just see Leopold just taking beating after beating, and this dude gets a flashback as well. And in this one, we learn a bit more about Leopold as a person, and his inferiority complex because of who his brother and sister are. You know, because one of them is the captain, what do you call it, magic captain knight, and they both are equally as stronger, and they're way stronger than Leopold anyway. So he definitely has inferiority complex to those two. But this is his time to increase his challenges, and hopefully, I think one day Leopold might be able to surpass his brother and sisters, but at this moment in time, not there. And then we go into comment. We go back to present tense, and Leopold gets shot in the head, but it looks like he uses his arrays. I don't know. It looks like he used his arrays to kind of shield the damage. No, actually, no, he didn't. So it looked like he uses arrays to make this fire flame spiral magic, and it looks like a pretty strong blast as well. And unfortunately for Leopold, Severe dodges that shot quite easily because of the sniper he is. And so this is one of those typical opponents. And he even has a quirk that I've actually seen before where because he's a long range sniper guy, he's not really used to close combat, so he's never really experienced pain. So in a sense that if you actually inflict pain upon these kind of opponents, they actually take more damage because they're not really used to having pain inflicted on them. So with this, Leopold looks like he's taking the right beating anyway, and there's a face of determination, and this panel looks amazing, and I love the way it portrays his emotions in this moment in time anyway. And so the trump card has been activated. What Leopold was actually doing was he made a super massive array on the whole perimeter, pretty much, just to like, it doesn't matter where the opponent is because he's going to be somewhere in them. And he uses Crimson Eruption to get him. And you can see he gets him and he gets burnt to a crisp. And with that, he uses the finishing blow. Oh, so that was the chapter actually. So Locke and Leopold both got a little bit of spotlight to show off their growth. So that was pretty cool. And speaking of growth, we've got another one as well. So Charmy versus Halbert. So this is kind of I'm seeing a trend here. So this is the third chapter that I'm seeing a trend in. So everyone's kind of doing the same thing. All right. So this is Charmy's opponent anyway. So it's a woman who controls a lot of hair. And here's Charmy. And she uses her sheep. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. Sheep minion, and she's just sitting on top of it. And her cotton magic isn't like that, but she gets impaled. But I don't think Charmy can lose, to be honest. So let's see what Charmy does anyway. So then she does food magic, glutton's banquet. I'll never forgive you. So with the fact that her minion has turned into a wolf, her appearance has also changed as well. So that's pretty cool. Now she knows how to control the different what do you call it transformations. You have no devil's powers, but what magic is this? So with that, she seems pretty on edge now. And with this, Charmy looks like she's got the upper hand, and her food magic is pretty incredible anyway. And it looks like she, the wolf minion, ate her hair, and yeah, Charmy just does a few punches, and she looks like she's beating her quite easily. And out of the three, she's beaten her opponent the most easiest. So I'm guessing Charmy is definitely stronger than. I don't know if the word is definitely, but it seems like Charmy seems stronger than the other two. And we're on chapter 151 now, the Cursed Devil. And I quite enjoy this little color spread. It's quite creative and it's pretty comedic at the same time. So Charmy's got the whole sheep and wolf thing going on. So in the wolf minion and her as Little Red Riding Hood, and Asta in the background as the what you call it, the lumberjack who saves her. So that's pretty nice. It looks pretty cute as well. I quite like this color spread. It's nice, and there's a lot of colors going on in there as well. All right, so let's see what this chapter is all about. So with this is Lord Garja. You know, he's like the teacher of all of these students anyway. So I guess we get to see the master in work anyway. So let's see who the Garja is going to be beating now anyway. Hmm. Okay, so I can feel it. The magic of the young girls were coming. All right. So this looks like it's Mimosa's turn now. Anyway, so she looks like she beat her opponent as well. But oh damn, look who it is! It's one of the triads. She's made it here, and she's the eye patch one. So last time I checked, I only cursed you for Mega Cooler and went home. Well, let's have as much fun as we want today. That's Mega Cooler's host, Vanka of the Dark Triad, Mother's enemy. If I'm the one you want, then why attack the Heart Kingdom? Focusing on the places where people live, because I figured you'd be more into this fight this way. Yeah. So what's she called again? Bianca. Every one of these Spade Kingdom goons seem to be quite sinister and don't really care about things like that. And yeah, they're quite evil, and they're almost like the devil incarnate. To be honest, I guess that's what Yuki Tabata was going for anyway. And so she coming here is like the perfect triad to face, and plus Noelle's here as well, and Noelle's got business with this woman because she's the one that pretty much killed her mother, like because of the curse. So this is going to be quite interesting indeed, and yeah, I'm grateful, Lady Bianca. Thank you. I feel good again. I feel like this fodder minion's gonna about to get killed by Bianca because and I predicted it. Shut your mouth. Just hurry and take care of the losers who aren't lowly checker. Okay. Haha, thanks, Lady Bianca. Please step on me more. Oh, he seems like one of those guys who likes to be what do you call it? The submissive type anyway. Thanks to the curse power I cast on them. No matter how many times you kill these guys, they won't die. Really? Oh, that's quite interesting. So she's kind of got like zombie powers in a sense where you can't really kill anyone. That okay. So and then we kind of go back to Gaja, and I guess he's gonna see the fruit of this now because he just beat this opponent in his back. I'm just about to shred you and your country into in Lady Bianca's name. That's the power of love. Long live Lady Bianca. Oh my goodness. So plot twist as well. So the guy Locke was facing, he's up as well. And so all of the fighters that we faced that over the last few chapters that were beaten, they're pretty much up again because of Lady Bianca's powers anyway. That hurt me. How could you make such a mockery of my beauty? I'll crush you to a bloody pulp using the eternal Lady Bianca granted me anyway. They're all sprouting random nonsense, aren't they? No. Haha. Bring it on. Unless you take me down, they'll keep coming right on back. You're absolutely going down. Okay, so this is going to be quite interesting. It's going to be like a interesting matchup. We got Mimosa, the queen of I don't know really how to pronounce her name, but I'm just going to call her Rolo. I think Roly, Princess Roly, and what's she called? Noel. So 3v1. I mean 3v2 technically, but let's see how this fight is going to play. I still feel like Bianca is still going to outclass them quite easily anyway, but I would like to see how this fight plays out. All right, but she's definitely sinister for that. And I don't know how the other characters are going to face those zombie minions anyway, considering the fact that Luck pretty much went. He looked like he used nearly all his strength to beat him the first time, so I was going to beat him again. All right, so we go into the latest chapter called War Crusade 152. So we start off with Noelle launching this water dragon roar. So that's the spell that she used to use that amputated Veto's arm off anyway. So blood magic, red beast. Okay, she got blood magic. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna say the way she summons it looks pretty sinister. The way it's attached to her cape. So yeah, it looks pretty sinister. Oh my goodness! And the way it's attached to her skin as well. Was that snake supposed to be an attack? And oh ho ho, you girls are gonna be fighting me. So it looks like Mimosa is gonna be fighting this fodder guy anyway. I slipped some magic controlling weed seeds in that last attack. Leave the frog to me. You two focus on the devil host. So Mimosa is gonna get some one-on-one action with this creep anyway. So let's see what happens. And what's this? So an attack. What's that attack come from? Where did that attack come from, actually? Oh, both your magic are fantastic, Lady Bianca. Blood magic and curse warding magic. It's just like Lolo Pacheca said she's. Duh. Excuse me, Lolo. Lolo, yes. I'm sorry, I was checking into something. Never mind. That's Spade Kingdom. Yeah, that's right. The members of the Dark Triad can use two types of magic, their own and the magic of the devil possessing them. Oh, so this is a little flashback about the members of the Triad anyway. So Bianca and Megakula, they fought once, so before I can set up countermeasures and plan tactics, let's train that with that goal in mind. Haha. That's just like you, Lolo. I wonder if Dante and Zenon are having fun right now. Oh, they're having a blast right now. They've got the best job though, huh? After all, it's Lolo, and it's fine if I kill you. World Tree Magic and Dark Magic both sound like fun, but having them take them back alive must be a major pain. Dark Magic. What do you mean, the rest of the triad? Why do I have to tell a nobody like you? Oh, that kind of cussing there. That's some straight trash talking. Word Tree Magic, Dark Magic. Oh, whoa! So whoa, look at this panel. This panel looks pretty amazing. I want to say, she's kind of in this weird dimension. It looks like buildings, but also looks like boxes. Ah, no, they're boxes. But it almost reminded me of Bleach's what do you call it? Ichigo's world. The princess of the Heart Kingdom inherits the power of former princesses, including their knowledge and experience. The vast quantity of information is why they're called all-knowing priestess. So okay. Oh, so she got a lot of knowledge. So that's what she's kind of doing, spacing out right now. But so I'm guessing she's kind of like searching through her mind for the archives and information, and she looks like she's found it. And this panel of the world tree and the demons below do look quite looks pretty crazy. And this is quite a dark scene actually. Dark panel. We got decapitation and bodies getting hanged. So yeah, that's quite gruesome indeed. This is horrible. Lolo, if we let these people, the Dark Tribe, had their way, over 90% of the people on the continent will die, and it will spell the end of the world. What? Why would you do such dreadful things? You'll destroy humanity as you know it. I want to get all fired up with these tough guys who managed to survive in a place like that. Humans who are weak enough to die don't interest me. We'll forget the future. Let's enjoy the present. I knew it. We really can't let these people run loose, and so we'll defeat them here and now. The fate of the world is in our hands. Mana zone, mana method. Whoa, what is this control? Oh, damn, she looks like she's been engulfed in a lot of water. And there's this very nice little camera angle. Okay, but she looks like she's underwater. So, magic spirit, water spirit magic, lucid sanctuary. The water cuts the power of your blood magic in half, and then it boosts the power of Noel's magic. Okay, so Valkyrie armor mermaid form. I mean, so this is, I'm guessing this is Noel's new form, but how is having less armor? I don't understand how having less armor would be more effective anyway. She doesn't really look like she's got much protection in this form. But nevertheless, it looks cool that she's a mermaid though. You know, because of the water themes. Gotta say, but and she's still got a lance, so I guess that works out pretty well. And then I won't let you, well, I won't let one single thing go your way. And with that, she stabbed Bianca with her lance, but looks like Bianca's, you know, she's still toying around, to be honest, saying good one, and not seeing this as a threat. And I'm guessing she's gonna unleash her demon powers, because she hasn't really unleashed her demon powers yet. She's just been using her blood magic, so that'll be quite interesting to see how this happens. So with this, I've read the 5 chapters, and I'm gonna say these 5 chapters have just been all right, to be honest. You know, it's kind of like the starter for the arc, and we're kind of learning about the stakes and what the villain's goals are, and so it's quite interesting in that aspect. But the side fights so far have been just all right, and I did like that how Yuki Tata tried to give everyone a bit of spotlight, but I don't really enjoy those kind of side fights that much anyway. I quite prefer the main fights like this. I would consider this fight with Noel and Bianca one of the main fights. And yeah, so that was pretty good indeed. And I do like the fact that he's introducing this the depth to the battle system, such as the arrays and runes. So that was pretty interesting to see. And Noelle's got a new form as well. So yeah, and she looks like a mermaid. So that's pretty cool, that concept. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of the fact that she got like no armor on anyway. But I guess that's what mermaids do look like anyway, in the sense. But I want to see how strong Bianca is compared to all of them, because I feel like she's gonna be really strong, and I doubt that Noelle and Lolo can beat her at this moment in time. But we'll find out next time. Bye.